Today, I'm going to move into the internal landscape and guide you into a somatic meditation so that we can really be with the whole of who we are. So allow yourself to close your eyes or to lower your gaze, to soften the eyes gently. Allow your focus to be internal. And encourage your weight to anchor down into the base of your spine, into your pelvis, into the cradle of your pelvis. And allow the cradle of your pelvis to anchor into the cradle of the earth beneath you. You can take a nice deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And as you take the breath in and breath out again, allow the breath in to center you into this internal space. And then as you breathe out, to ground you deeply into the cradle beneath you, the cradle of, we can imagine, a beautiful emerald heart of our Mother Earth. So imagine her soft embrace or chest where she can cradle us, and we can imagine resting our body into her embrace. And while that may not immediately have any impact, it's simply an imaginal encouragement. And we can continue to use these gentle imaginal encouragements or suggestions so that our body will just gradually soften incrementally without us forcing, pushing, or judging where we're at in this process. So become aware of your feet on the ground or the surface beneath you that is in touch with the couch, the seat, the floor, and just focus on that area that is in contact with the surface beneath you, that is lovingly cradling you right now, that is giving you support. Just allow your awareness to rest into that relationship between your body and the surface beneath you. Without thinking so much as feeling the space, or not even the space. It may not even feel like a space right in the middle of the surface beneath you and your skin. And notice, is there any kind of activity there, any kind of vibrational movement, even the smallest amount? So underneath my thighs, where I'm sitting on the chair, that intersection between my thighs and the seat is where my awareness is resting. And I am aware of some kind of very small vibrational activity. So just rest your awareness there momentarily. And then you can imagine as though the legs, the backs of your legs and the seat are having a heart-to-heart embrace with each other. And rather than pulling away or being passive, we can lean into this embrace with the backs of our legs or our weights. So just imagine what it might be like to lean into the hug with this beautiful supportive surface beneath you, and to allow gravity to bring you deeper and deeper into this hug. And allow the weight of your bones at the base of your spine to anchor slowly downwards, 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 so that you can imagine this beautiful, beautifully shaped bones of your pelvis through that triangular base of the spine, through the tailbone at the sacrum, and then the beautiful roundness of the hips and pelvis. Imagine this anchor slowly lowers down into the space beneath you. And I'm using my breath. You don't need to, but sometimes it can feel supportive as we begin to ground or shift our state slightly. That sometimes there is some kind of release that wants to happen through the breath. And we don't have to do this in a regular way, but it may feel like it's what wants to happen. It may help to release tension that may be holding. So it's personal. And so begin to imagine this beautiful anchor of your pelvis slowly lowering down into the space beneath your seat. And it effortlessly passes through the floor into the ground, into the earth, and its weight naturally spreads the earth particles beneath us, and it enters slowly into the earth beneath you. So just allow your imagination, just allow this to wash over you. Try not to try with the prefrontal cortex, the forebrain. Just allow my words to wash over you and know that your body is being affected. This is being suggested, and you can simply relax into this scene, this movie, this potential reality, and continue to feel if you're able. If not, just allow the imagination to lean into your pelvis, moving deeply, more and more deeply into the earth beneath you. And as it does, the emerald heart of our mother continues to shine up and into us. And our pelvis gets infused, surrounded, and revitalized by the emerald heart of our mother, Earth. And so as we anchor more deeply into her earth, we bathe in this gorgeous emerald light that shines through our pelvis and all the way up our spine, in and through all of our flesh. And because there is this gentle anchoring down with the spine, with the base of the spine and the pelvis, the entire spine is obviously connected. The whole body is obviously connected to that. And so we can allow this gentle lengthening grounding motion to impact the rest of the spine. We can feel this gravitational pull, the love of our mother's heart beckoning to us all the way up our spine and into the base of the skull, where we have the beautiful back brain central nervous system activity through the spine, through the base of the skull. And we can say thank you to the prefrontal cortex, to the area of our brain behind your forehead. Thank you. Thank you so much. And now, I love you. And I relieve you of forwards motion, pattern matching, decision making. I relieve you of all of that activity. Thank you. And just imagine a beautiful, warm, golden, nutritious oil being poured gently onto the forehead and the top of the head. And it begins to seep into the forehead through the skin, through the bones, and into the brain. And that prefrontal cortex is given a nutritious bath that is buoyant and golden, full of soothing, calming peace. And this nutritious golden oil continues to flow backwards over the top of your head into your hair, into your skull, into your bones and flesh, and into the entire head. And that same calming, lubricated feeling washes over you and begins to wash out anything you don't need, and it washes all the way down the spine and into the depths of our mother's earth. And there is this tumbling waterfall all the way down the back brain, the spine, the back body, washing, cleansing, releasing anything you no longer need, and which our mother is opening her arms wide, wanting the nutrition for her compost that she's going to turn over and rejuvenate and make use of as we release it. So this golden oil, as if given to us warm, the perfect temperature from the heavens, is sparkling through us. It washes down our face also and lubricates all the way around your eyes, your eyeballs, infuses into the cheeks and the forehead, and they begin to sparkle with this majestic essence of this golden, warm, nutritious oil. It infuses into the jaw. The jaw is sparkling. And allow your tongue and jaw to be a little slack, relaxed as much as you're able. Allow that slackness of the tongue and jaw to affect your abdomen, because they are intrinsically connected since birth. So allow this cradle of our mother to be that loving, restful sanctuary that our whole body can rest into, anchor into. And this gorgeous flow of golden, warm, nutritious oil continues to be absorbed through our skin, our flesh, our bones, and it revitalizes us and encourages that flow of cleansing through the back body all the way down the spine and into the earth beneath. And from here, just take your awareness to your eyeballs and imagining them as fluid spheres, beautiful fluid spheres. Thank you. Thank you so much, my eyeballs, for all of the work that you do. And now I relieve you from duty. Please rest. You no longer need to focus forwards and reach. Imagine your eyeballs resting backwards onto a beautiful, comfortable bed, perhaps a sun lounge. And imagine that they are looking out through your temples, so through the side of your head. So the right eyeball is gazing out gently, very, very gently. It's like only got a sliver of the eyeball open, but it is gazing. So I have my eyes closed, but I'm imagining that my eyeball is gazing out through the side of my head, the right to the right and the left to the left. And they're gazing out like they're seeing the most beautiful horizon. And they're falling asleep, gazing at this gorgeous sunset horizon. They're laying back. They've got their feet up and they're resting on the pads of fat underneath the eyeballs that are soft and supportive. Say thank you to the eyeballs and to the brain, prefrontal cortex. So the eyes are closed, relaxed. And I have this expanded awareness as I've removed my forwards focused vision from priority. And I have expanded my perception using my eyes. Now I can use my awareness rather than my eyes to gaze out through the back of my head. Imagining my eyes are asleep, but the awareness, my awareness can gaze through the back of my head. And it's not trying, it's just resting there. So perhaps I'm simply resting with the awareness of the back of my head. And in the center of my head, I have dolphin-shaped ventricles which are generating cerebrospinal fluid. So these dolphin-shaped ventricles are dispersing this cerebrospinal fluid that has the consistency of the Milky Way. It is said to be that which connects heaven and earth, and it is generated and like a gentle fountain flows out from the center of my head and embraces and buoys my brain. It is within the membrane that holds, embraces, and supports my brain. So I may not feel this. It's quite likely I'm not going to feel this immediately. However, simply resting in the knowing that this is involuntarily occurring. Imagining my brain being buoyed, supported, cradled by this Milky Way like liquid. Only half a cup is what it takes to surround the brain and to flow all the way down the center of your spine. So it coats arguably some of the most important aspects of our biology, the brain and the central nervous system, and it flows down the spine, all the way down the spine, slowly, a very slow rhythm down the spine, the inside of the spine, down to the sacrum, and then it cycles back up the spine, inside the spinal column. It cycles upwards again, slowly. And the dolphin-shaped ventricles continue to generate it as it continues to distribute, to support, to cradle, to nourish around the brain and all the way down the internal passageway of your spinal column. So allow the imaginal motion, slow motion is the rhythm of this beautiful, magical, nourishing fluid. You can imagine its movement, its flow, its density. And then you can let that go and simply know that your body knows exactly what I'm describing. And you can rest into this reality without your brain needing to understand or know exactly how. Now take your awareness to the base of your skull, where the cerebellum, the sensory aspects or the sensory feeling, processing, responding aspect of your brain resides. She's like a beautiful many-layered dress that's sporadic, and she is aware of your sensory perception. She's guiding any kind of sensory movement. Rest your awareness into her multi-layered knowing, sensing, feeling. Rest. Imagine a small, tiny little body of yours resting into this otherworldly place, this realm at the base of your skull. Again, that leaning into the heart to heart hug. Imagine you are resting into a heart to heart hug with this extraordinary aspect of your brain. It has many more connections to the rest of your body than the prefrontal cortex. It's doing some extraordinary work in the background here that we never know about. Rest in heart to heart with her. And allow the whole back body to rest. Rest. As if being cradled by the space behind you. And so as we rest into the space behind, we remain grounded deeply into the earth. Our Mother Earth is still shining her beautiful emerald heart into us, through us. She is connecting to us in a solid way. We can feel the surface beneath us. We can feel her gravitational pull, her love down. And we can also rest into the space behind us that is eternal, never ending. And we can know that that space behind us is also around us. So allowing your awareness to rest or spread into the space all around your sides. And enjoy this kind of melting feeling into the space around you, around your sides, all around your back space, and even into the space in front of you. Allow your flesh, your awareness to melt into the eternal space in front, all around you. And while we remain grounded, firmly grounded into our mother beneath us, we can also open our awareness to above us, to the eternal space above us, where the golden dragons roam, majestic and free. We can open ourselves up to whatever there may be in the cosmos around us. Perhaps it's simply space for you. Perhaps there is a spirit animal or an imagination of the space above that you would like to open into, explore. Enjoy your own private adventure into space above and all around you. Even the space that exists beneath, which is the source of our mother's love. And perhaps it is the solar heart of the sun that you find or enjoy the image and feeling of shining through you, into you, nourishing you. And perhaps it is the love of the sun and our mother feed us bring our beingness alive. We can really enjoy this expansive, spacious awareness that is our true nature. It's one essence that we are all threads of, connected by and we can feel into the nature of this aliveness, this beingness. For me, it feels buoyant, like a quiet joy, quiet excitement, a depth, and a deep wisdom, like a mountain, the quiet knowing of a mountain. And with all of this space and expansive horizons that are all available to me, and with the depth of support that I always have from our mother beneath, I can rest into the fluid space of my body, of my miraculous body mind. And so just gently move your awareness to an aspect of your body that you can feel some kind of pulse, or perhaps it's a gentle vibration, micro vibration. Perhaps it's like a sponging. Just notice if there's anywhere in your body, perhaps the hands, the palms of the hands, or the soles of the feet. Or even on the edges of your lips. And whatever kind of pulsing, sponging, vibrational movement that you become aware of, know that this micro movement is the movement of ourselves. Some say there are 32 trillion, some say there are 50, 80, who knows. There are trillions of tiny, tiny, tiny cells that are the foundation of every aspect of our body mind. And right now they're breathing in fluid. So we breathe oxygen and our cells are resting into fluid. As we know, our bodies are 70 to 90% water. And so these tiny, tiny cells that make our skin, that make our organs, that make our blood, that make our lymph, that make every aspect of our body. These cells are breathing in a fluid bath or sea, or even in an ocean, that it forms the whole of our body and the whole of our awareness. So for now, allow your awareness to rest into the rhythm of the pulse or the sponging of your cells. Just rest your awareness there. You don't need to stare or try. Just allow the suggestions that I'm giving to awaken this aspect of you. It is everything that you know of you, so there's no way that you don't have it. It's definitely there, enabling every aspect of your beingness to function and live. The rest. And listen just gently, like you're listening to a trickling waterfall, to the gentle vibration, sponging, pulse, and settle into the quietness of it. So our cells are expanding and condensing, expanding and condensing, a little bit like the way water laps up onto the shore and then is drawn back out into the ocean. As they expand and condense, they are communicating with each other. The gentle pressure that as they expand, they engage with the cells around them in their amorphous shapes. They communicate with each other, they absorb nutrition, and they release any kind of information or nutrition that we no longer need. So they are absorbing and releasing, absorbing and releasing, absorbing and releasing, absorbing and releasing. Just imagine a very small version of you, your body, floating in this ocean of awareness inside your body, being gently buoyed by this rhythmic breathing of the cells as they breathe inside this fluid space, this fluid sea, ocean. It's a steady, rhythmic pattern. And it will be different in different parts of your body. The heart cells are going to be moving at a different pace to the stomach cells, to the reproductive cells, to the lymph. So there is this extraordinary collaboration going on inside your body. There are different rhythms that are harmonizing into a whole. So just allow yourself to listen and to lay back into this collaborative whole that is harmoniously working together. And if you're aware of it in one aspect of your body, you might like to gently, incrementally expand your awareness of this, of different rhythms, and perhaps the universal or more holistic rhythm of this many threaded collaboration. There's room for all of the difference, all of the differences, of all of the needs, of all of the functions, of all of these cells. And there is simultaneously a way for them to be harmoniously collaborating. We can allow and encourage the sparkling health of our most healthy cells to support, to hold the hands and spread their frequency throughout our whole body, mind. So imagine that sparkling, twinkling health spreading through your entire ocean of awareness, like water hitting, like the sun sprinkled on the top of the water of the ocean. You can say thank you, thank you, thank you to all of yourself. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the earth beneath us, to our Mother Earth, for her love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you to Source, the space, the knowing, spirit flying like an eagle wherever it wants to go, everywhere, all at once. Thank you, thank you, thank you, spirit, Source. And notice the feelings that you're having or the sensation, perhaps even thoughts. And as you begin to open your eyes and come back into the room, you can open the eyes a little way and then close again. And see if you're able to remain in the feeling, sensing state that we've explored into as you gently open the eyes and bring in more visual information so that we don't immediately shift into seeking, reaching with the eyes. And we allow the eyeballs and remind the eyeballs that they can remain relieved of forwards reaching, seeking duty. And they can remain in this peripheral visual space where they are more expanded in their awareness. So as you open the eyes, continue to gently gaze out through your temples. Obviously, that's an imaginal concept, but you can do that and you can bring in just a soft, gentle gaze. And as you do, you may like to gaze around the room with this peripheral perception. So I'm moving my body now in a way that reflects the quality of how I feel, reflects the desire my body has. And I encourage you to do the same whenever you feel ready. It might be nice to give a firm touch to any part of your body that wants it, or maybe it's soft for you. And perhaps with a newfound respect for the body, for the miracle that it is, and for your love and appreciation for it, you can touch different parts of your body. Say thank you. 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 Stops in different parts of my legs and feet. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And so we can remain in this 360-degree awareness where there is a little bit more emphasis on the back body and rest and grounding than perhaps what we might be more drawn into in modern day life, which is the forwards, reaching, seeking, doing fast. We can remember what that felt like, because there's no point doing these meditations unless we integrate them into our lives. So the memory of this sensing, feeling state, you might like to ground it with one word, 2 words, 3 words. So for me, there is a sense of resting, cradling, and also buoyancy in what I've experienced today. And so those words might help to remind me during the day when I'm interested in living as love or my true essence, allowing the trust and solidity of that true essence to shine through. So take it slowly as you move out of this space and enjoy your day. Thank you.